Now let us see example 1.10. This example is about finding electric field of a dipole on its axis and on its equatorial plane. Let us see this. Two charges plus or minus 10 microcoulomb are placed 5 millimeter apart. Here you can see these are two charges minus 10 microcoulomb and plus 10 microcoulomb, that is kept 5 millimeter apart. Determine the electric field at a point P on the axis of the dipole 15 centimeter away from its center O on the side of positive charge. This is point P at a distance 15 centimeter away from this point O in the direction of positive charge. Means this point P can be in opposite direction also, means it can be in the direct towards the negative charge also. That is why here it is specifically said that it is towards the positive charge at a 15 centimeter. So we need to find out electric field at this point P first of all. Then in B, a point Q that is 15 centimeter away from O on the line passing through O and normal to the axis of the dipole. See this figure, here is the dipole again minus Q and plus Q, and this is the line which is a perpendicular bisector of this dipole axis. That is why this becomes obviously a point on equatorial plane. So this Q is a point on equatorial plane and it is said that it is again 15 centimeter. This distance is again 15 centimeter in this case. So we need to find out electric field here also. Now first let us put the values. The basic value, that is the charge Q, is 10 microcoulomb, that is why it is 10 raised to minus 5 coulomb, and the distance between two charges of the dipole, that is 2a, is given by 5 millimeter, that is 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. Now let us solve the answer of A. Here is the dipole again and here is the axis and this is the point P. We know that the electric field on axis is always in the direction of the dipole moment. Now this is minus Q and plus Q, that is why the dipole moment will be from minus to plus, that means it will be in this direction, and so the electric field E1 will be also in that direction. Here point P is on the axis of the dipole at a distance r is equal to 15 centimeter, that means it is 15 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Now the electric field on the axis of a dipole for a distance r very greater than a, when the distance r is very greater than a, then we know the electric field equation on the axis, that is E1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 2p upon r cube. This is the magnitude form only. Here this 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 can be written as K, this is 2 again, and for P you can put, P is the dipole moment, so you can put 2a cube and here is r cube. Now we are having all the values. K is 9 into 10 raised to 9, this is 2, and 2a is given by 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 and Q is 10 raised to minus 5. R is 15 into 10 raised to minus 2 raised to cube. Solving all these terms, you will get E1 is equal to 2.66 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per coulomb, and the electric field direction will be along AB. As I said earlier, this is the direction from A to B. So the electric field E1 will be along the direction A to B. Now let us solve the second case, that is B. Again here the dipole is shown with negative Q and positive Q, and here is the equatorial plane and this is the point on the equatorial plane. Now first of all, we know that the electric field of a dipole on an equatorial plane is always in the opposite direction of the dipole moment. So this will be the direction of dipole moment from negative q to positive q, and that is why the electric field at this point q will be opposite to that dipole moment. That means it will be in this direction. Okay. Here point q is on equatorial plane of the dipole at distance r is equal to 15 centimeter, that is 15 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Now electric field on a equatorial plane at a very large distance, that means r is very greater than a, is given by E2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 p upon r cube. This is the equation what we have solved, and this is only in a scalar form, magnitude form. Here this p can be written as 2aq, and this 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 can be written as k, and here is r cube itself. So now let us put the values. K is 9 into 10 raised to 9, 2a is the distance given, that is 5 into 10 raised to minus 3, and q, the charge, is 10 raised to minus 5. The distance r is 15 into 10 raised to minus 2 raised to cube. Solving this, you will get E2 is equal to 1.33 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per Coulomb along the direction BA. I repeat, it is along the direction BA. This is the direction BA, so electric field will be in the direction of BA. As you have seen in the previous case, the direction of electric field E1 was in the direction of AB, and here the direction of electric field E2 is in the direction of BA, rather it is in the direction of BA. So we can see that E1 is minus 2E2. You can see the value also. The value or say magnitude of E1 is 2.66 into 10 raised to 5, and here for E2 it is 1.33 into 10 raised to 5. So E1 is double than E2 and the direction is opposite. That is why we can write E1 is equal to minus 2E2.